shall I lose my slavery time under these conditions? We cannot have a toilet in Portugal. We cannot have a kitchen in Portugal. We cannot have wraps for the bed in Portugal. We cannot have anything at home, in any home, because they destroy everything in total impunity. Now I do not have water for second finishing day. Yeah, almost dinner time in Lisbon. 1927, to be more exactly, 21, 22 seconds, 23 seconds, 24 seconds of the hell that you do in life of people by your Nazi behaviors. There's a detail that I will give with the count to entertain you all. I just show by my camera, I suppose I did not even publish, or perhaps yes, in these memos to entertain slavery and to promote slavery because there's no access by law about the consequences and the damage, the daily damage on my house for 20 years. And I remember this fact on this marble Art Deco, kind of Art Deco art novel that I've on the kitchen space or whatever. Cannot even have a kitchen. All the objects are distracted, cooking, mini shoppers, hurricanes, caplanas, centikins, towers. Our fantasy of enslaved people nevertheless surprised me every time. Because I say there's in the cookers destruction, electrical ones from China, República Popular of China. You take it away from a keypad there with another mumbo jumbo, I suppose. I show again these whatever red moons are not red on the wood, on the painting, very beautiful finish that I have done on this novel to recover. At the time that I have done some passes equivalent to the destruction process and the results of this cooker inside the home, outside on the water door. This is for this I'm spending my time with you, all terrorists, my time with you, all terrorists. They have cut it, the iron of these are doors of iron, small doors, in the same form that I have cut it to recover already the first step of the destruction. This is all accounted, photograph, published at time. If someone do not know, start arresting the thieves. They have done this on the water robinet on the entrance outside the general entrance of the building. Then they have also a day, an afternoon, opening the gas and the water openings that are on the floor outside at the same time of a crash of a train in Russia. And I suppose there are some terrorists that is doing this damage, including just me, to these Nazi psychotic conditions without water for 2 days, to build something on this. Why I'm saying this more? Because someone else you take it and put it, everything that you want on the houses of people, including the understanding of houses, phones, and computers. And one of these photos with these images, I go there out by the noise. I say, what happened now? And I see the two tempers out. So no one outside. And I take a photo. And that photo is someone, an angel, a demon, a Nazi angel, has put it some days on the phone. I don't know if still was the year or not. I will see after recording this take. And if there's the photo there, I perhaps lose 2 or 3 minutes to publish with the video to entertain you of all fucking Nazis. I want justice that are due to me and to my son by law. I was a man, captain, whatever, from the elephants here on the parliament, like Christ again. Now, just now. at the end of the day, on this fantasy of news, like Christ, I have to speak about this construction and crimes on adulteration chirúrgical at world level. It's not Praça de Espanha, é Praça de Torres, é entre campos, é Caixa Geral de Depósitos. They go always like this. In free mode, these terrorists. And I have speak about this image of the beast crucified on the door of the entrance of the bullfighters and so on, nearby the headquarters of Caixa Geral de Depósitos. Appears a man like this just now, like Christ, with two panels in wood on the parliamentary way on the parliament. And there was an opening between the connection of two, more or less in the proportion of the side of this bar that I have there in the middle of these two panels. What is this now? One can speak clear in this country with the court that arrest him and ask a full explanation. Is indeed any connection, relations between these accidents on Russia with the train 2 years ago on the summer, 2 summers ago already, if I remember well, and all these criminal passes here inside, destruction Chinese cookings and outside that I just remember now. No one answers to this. And every day everything is destroyed here he knows. I want someone to open the water. Please. Fucking Nazis. Yesterday or before yesterday during these works, I suppose there was a cut here. And it's the same value that you have put now on your hell of news on the parliament with this man that has named Captain. Also interesting, your shadow place. He's the one that has come here. And what is this have to do with these values from Brazil and the beast crucified and these manipulations going on of shadows? And just say and show in the end of the last take the development of this part that has been just now mirrored with a man on the Portuguese Parliament. Have another figure, in my point of view, another profile down on the beginning of the tomb, all the knife after, just to put you on track, as I will publish perhaps some images to illustrate. It seems a kind of a dog. And there's another dog down this other figure, very particular distance of eyes and small eyes that have, for me, for the first time that I have saw it, relations with the idea of these men, I don't know if American or British, that appears on Vodafone, as I just remember again, and the past with the responsibility between Vodafone and Microsoft and fine, but based on papers and signatures that were given to me as reception on the headquarters of Microsoft and Expo. And this connects, by extension, journalists of Porto, this Paulo Garcia or whatever, from CNN, and I can fit by the distance of the eyes in the same, because it appears also in the trick on the Vodafone here in Amoreiras as a possibly redirecting or appropriated of my identity, and perhaps still I don't know him. It was the first time John Paul Garcia, because they give me an invoice in Amoreiras, I gave the account and show and publish Paul Garcia. This is not my name, it's Fernandes we are my family names also that I use on the invoices, you know. Oh, what is this now? Then it appears this as the time of this crash or not crash on American Washington DC between helicopter and flight, and so on and so on. And disconnect north because there's an alley fall on the north, and in Microsoft the craziness arrives to this point. I was received by a man, José Rosado, as I gave the detailed account, that says to me, oh, we are for a company that works for a company of building, construction here, very snow, Montegil, if I remember well, from north, where are these lines concerning Vila Real and even there in Hungary by extension. We are only the company that makes the gestion of the headquarters of Microsoft, and he receives me to deal apparently with my questions, my complaints, do not answers concerning the hostage situation on my OS pen and so on. Your criminal craziness, Nazi level goes until this point. Every day in this country without answers. Microsoft, Google, PT, Mail, Altis or not Altis, and Vodafone. Only conclusion that they were all together on these crimes. Why? Because I'm just a producer of peanuts, which is very expensive. You can buy a packet like this if you buy a beer on the coffee. If you are allowed to move on Lisbon, for instance, which is not even my case, and take parts at home.